What's up guys, it's James First, and welcome back to more Let's Play Danganronpa. Trigger at the Havoc last time. Ifumi is dead. And we're gonna find everyone else, and today we're gonna do just that. So, down further in the hallway, we're gonna look in the physics lab. As far as I can tell, there's no one here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence. Is it coming from over there in the back? I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead.
Danganronpa.
Hifumi's body, discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body, discovered in the equipment room. As I witnessed two nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmares is reality. The reality that I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening? First and foremost, Toko. Toko? Don't tell me. Toko too? Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood. Oh, that's right. When Toko's on Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her for now. I bet Byakuya's like we can't all be that lucky. Okay. Alright. They're all silent. Taka. Damn it! Why did this happen? And this seems the culprit. Just the same before, and it's even bigger than before.
However...
But why is it just the same before? Huh? What do you mean? Yeah, Celeste was attacked. Ah!
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned just the Saber 3, you just reminded me. Oh, with it. Do you know something? Actually, oh, I did not mean to skip that. Hifumi's dead too.
What?
What?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed. Yeah.
I see.
Which is why he came to get us. Then we better go check it out.
Dead.
Of course, come on. So Sakura and Byakuya and I rushed out of the physics lab. Wow, we really took them behind just like that, huh? But it seems we are out of the physics lab. Ah, Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi said, right? Well, that is not all. It is gone. Oh, what's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared. Hifumi's body has disappeared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing all my balance. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. Yep, he is gone. I couldn't believe my eyes. That's weird. She's still in shock. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. But we were only gone for like a minute. And when we got back,
Indeed.
this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all gonna die here. We're gonna die, just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. That is unnatural.
Huh?
But hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be, it can't be.
No!
Hina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
We left her at the scene of the crime. We didn't have a choice. She passed out and refused to wake up.
huh?
So she's still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little instinct that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone's stuck on it. Right now we do. Hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out the nurse's office and bolted to the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there, she's still down, but Taka's body is gone. Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, has disappeared.
This is...
This can't be happening.
Ah!
Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
Are you saying Taka's disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
Huh?
We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only one who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Oh, hold on a sec. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule says that you can kill only a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule...
Shing!
I'll mince ya! Mince ya without a second thought! Mince ya, grind ya, turn you into paste! By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs? That was interesting.
Let's see.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we better be off without her,
In
though.
other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the two missing bodies. The two missing bodies. Two people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only ones without an alibi are the only one that could have done it is Hiro. But, is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
what?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then,
Very well, then let us split up and begin searching.
but
There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
I mean,
I know that, I think I do, but
Hina.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with
Huh?
you. Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the two missing bodies. Let's search them, and it's weird how the normal music is playing. Let's search it. Oh, I thought there were classrooms there for some reason. Oh wait, my handy dandy map. Okay. Let's search, let's go from top to bottom. First up are these classrooms. Nothing worthwhile in the classrooms, but apparently Celeste has something for us.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean?
indeed.
I found it. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Well, I didn't think that scene will happen now. If you do go to the repository first and foremost, it'll say something interesting. Let's just say that. Are the bodies here somewhere? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. The door not turned. I guess it's... Oh! Oh my god. Okay, if you came here before, just after saying we split up, it would have been locked. And I was just trying to make it... Oh, I'm being mysterious. And when I entered, I saw... The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for the second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so, here we are.
The Monokuma file!
I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate all the mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? They're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If it were some kind of world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie.
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all. The light. It's reaching out to me. Like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember. Their name. Yasu. Hiro.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for a second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Ifumi? And then going so far as to hide their bodies? A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
Is that true, then I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life to death game here. Oh no, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. First, we better check out the Danganronpa file. It looks like both their deaths were caused of a blow to the head. Same as last case. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. All the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened in the Monokuma file, but anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she had an alibi for when Celeste and Ifumi were attacked. But if the killer was an ex alone, what if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm just here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear. If there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically you can have an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in that. So, are you saying that nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, I can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just wanted to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder.
phew.
Only one blacking can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So, in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who's the one that blackened that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
Well,
Okay. Let me make this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blacken who designs the murder plot and put it into action. The true blacken? So just one
Well
person?
now,
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you in the blacken. Good luck to all the contestants! So there only can be one blacken. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko could be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to this case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the
Indeed.
investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
No, don't you think we consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend Jinsei Jack.
what?
What? I'm offended! You... When did you... I've been looking all forward for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Ifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Ifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone else knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for
What
nothing.
are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then,
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
And that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi. So figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. I'm surprised Jinsei Jack's alibi didn't go in it either. Okay, first things first is these mallets on here. They're these hammers. Not mallets. Are they the same thing? I don't know. Oh, it even said mallets. Okay. It looks like they were designed using these. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? The others have been debris, or have debris on them, so... There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many to be obvious. Considering that, it may be good to look back on when everything's happened.
so then,
Would you like to help? Oh, is this optional? I think I'm fine, Sakura, but I appreciate it anyway. I'm surprised you could actually look back on that. Hey, I'm Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Oh, what is it? After Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository, you know, to look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. And when we came here as soon as search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search of the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Do you think Hero really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearance all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hero's
So
name.
in other words,
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb. But do you think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to... Whoa. They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me, why did they bother killing two people?
what?
What? Oh, he said it for me. Because the rules say if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get figured out.
See.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as we're friends. Huh? What's with that attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he figured something out. But if he did, wouldn't we kill him to tell me what it was? I didn't even click on Taka's body. Seems he died from a blow to the head. And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. And it has a bloodstain on it, so it does confirm it. I was pointing at this. I don't know why it took me to Taka's body. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw it in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a bloodstain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of Dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Maybe it was used to move Taka's body, huh? The only thing left is Fumi's body. I think we already examined Taka's body. You didn't have to say big. Come on, leave the man alone. From the nurse's office to where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Oh wait, something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. His glasses. they were covered in blood. But now they're not. Does this mean that someone left his glasses off? But who would do that and why? I guess Taka's body? Okay, we got that already. What else is there to investigate? Nothing else? I mean, I talked to Sakura once, do I have to talk to her again? I mean, I guess we could go through it.
So then.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we did that. It's basically saying, like, what we've done so far. This picture, though. Okay. Okay, everything so far. Okay, I just talked to Sakura and she just basically told me everything we've done so far, so... There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the bodies. And the door is designed to only be locked from the inside of the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone into the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten into the repository. So that certain someone. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. We're gonna do that next time. So, next time Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, we're gonna hopefully find more clues about this bizarre case, alright? I will see you guys then.